Which obviously, I think it goes without being said, if this is true, this is a huge major deal. I will tell you this much, a little teaser. If Nico doesn't play, Tennessee doesn't have a chance. Not even a fighter's chance. There's no way they win with Gaston Moore in there. That guy's booty cheeks. I know some of you can say, well, Matt, Georgia's been pretty bad. Yeah, I know they've been bad, but come on, man. You know it, I know it. Tennessee ain't win with that backup quarterback. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope all of you having a great week. Hope all of you having a great day. If not, hope this video can make it a little bit better. And man, oh man, we got some big time and breaking news to talk about. There's a lot of other stuff we need to be talking about in the college football world, and there's plenty of videos we're going to make today and tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. But for now, we got to talk about this developing story. And oh yeah, too, we got an update on Kirby Smart and the Jake Pope incident. If you don't know who Jake Pope is, that was the individual who was caught. Somebody filmed him from, I think it was just a random Ole Miss fan. They filmed him celebrating with Ole Miss after the game. Why is that a bad thing? Oh, because you play for Georgia. Why are you celebrating with Ole Miss? I'm sure by now many of you have seen the clip. We've already talked about it. If not, I'll show it to you again. Matt wrote a clip. Kirby Smart saw the video, did a press conference in which he called the kid an idiot, and I'll show you that again. Matt rolled that clip.
Kirby, there's a video on social media of Jake Pope seemingly celebrating with some Ole Miss fans on the field after the game. Just wanted to see if you had seen that and what your reaction to it was.
Yeah, what an idiot. Just stupid. I didn't see it till today, but to be honest with you, I don't have time to waste energy on that. You know what I'm saying? Like my focus is on Tennessee. I'm not worried about that.
I guess Kirby Smart came to his senses and said, you know what, I probably shouldn't have called that kid an idiot, and here's what he had to say yesterday.
Yeah, I don't like to comment on the internal stuff going on inside. He did talk to the team, did a great job. I'll say I should not have called the kid an idiot. That was a mistake by me, but I appreciate Jake. He's a great kid. He works really hard. He's a team player. I think he knows it was a emotional mistake, and he told the team that. So I appreciate the way he handled it.
So good on Kirby for that. And let's be real, when Kirby Smart called him an idiot, it was one of those you freaking idiot. It wasn't like he actually meant it, and you get what I'm trying to say and where I'm getting at with this. All in all, I don't think it's a huge ordeal or situation, but how social media is. They hype things up way more than what they actually are. They want to give you an update on that. Let's get back on track here. As many of you know, this most recent weekend, Ole Miss, they dominated Georgia, so Georgia is now in must-win territory. They got to win out if they want to make the college football playoff, and the way the committee's doing their rankings, especially towards SEC, it's looking like Tennessee may also have to win out if they want to make the playoff. Goes without being said, this is a big-time matchup this weekend. We got the Tennessee Volunteers versus the Georgia Bulldogs. And no, this is not the preview/prediction video. We'll more than likely make that video tomorrow. What we're here to talk about is a situation involving Tennessee's quarterback, Nico Iamaleava. In Tennessee's most recent game against Mississippi State, I know a lot of people wasn't tuning into it because there was just some other better games on. Nico, he suffered a minor injury. Bobby Hill, a.k.a. Josh Heupel, came out and stated, yeah, we probably could have put him back into the game, but we just took him out for the rest of the game for precautionary measures. So nobody, including myself, really thought too much of Nico's injury. By the way, if you don't know his injury, it's a concussion. With all that being said, the shocking news and report came out yesterday from Chris the Bear stating that Nico Iamaleava is not expected to play against Georgia, which obviously, I think it goes without being said, if this is true, this is a huge major deal.
And that being said, I don't know what you have heard about Nico Iamaleava playing this week. I have heard that it was a bad concussion, and people that I've spoken to do not believe that he is going to play.
We all know this. Tennessee isn't even close to being a playoff team, or probably not even close to being a top 25 team without Nico in there. Their backup is terrible. All you need to know about Gaston Moore is in his first play against Alabama, I'm talking about his first play, he went in there because I think Nico's helmet got knocked off. He threw an interception. Or wait a minute, no, Nico might have been banged up on that play. But either way, you get the point. Moore, one play in, interception, yeah, you just can't do that. But, and I have a really big but, you better believe this, a lot of Volunteer fans, like you see right here, they don't think this is true and they don't believe it. This guy is not one of my personal sources, so I can't vouch for him, and I don't even think I've shown one of his reports or anything like that in a video ever before. So what does that mean? Well, it means do as you please with this information. I'm just the messenger. If you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at him. He's the one who said it, not me. I have no idea what's true and what's not, but I will say this. Why would he lie about it? I don't know. Normally, more times than not, when people come out with fake injury reports and just stuff going on with coaches, it's because they want clout and attention. So I guess, yeah, maybe it's one of those things, but I seriously have no idea. But here's where things really, and I mean really, start to get interesting. As you saw, a lot of people were like, oh yeah, he's lying, he's not a legit source, and yada yada yada. Well, you know who is a legit source and verified and has a lot of credibility? Pete Thamel. Here's what he had to say yesterday. Sources. Tennessee's quarterback Nico Iamaleava is in concussion protocol after leaving the Mississippi State game last week with an injury and not returning to the sideline for the second half. He did dress and practice on Tuesday, and his status for Georgia is undetermined. Continuing along, Tennessee coach Josh Heupel has been optimistic about Iamaleava's availability for the Georgia game, pointing out that he was at practice Monday. Heupel said he's in quote-unquote great shape to play in the game. Interesting. So you got one guy, the Bears, stating, oh yeah, he's not going to play, but then you have Josh Heupel, who is a credible source. I mean, he's the head coach of the team, saying, oh yeah, he's in great position to play. As when I'm speaking as well, Josh Heupel just came out and stated this, and I quote, Nico has been good here in the early part of the week, and at this point in the week, I'll refer everybody to the availability report that comes out later tonight, and everybody can wait with anticipation for that. If you don't know what he's referring to, Wednesday night is when, like he said, the availability report comes out for all the SEC teams. These teams in the SEC has to list all these players' availability, whether that be questionable, out. What's another one they do? I think the other one's probable and stuff like that. Game time decision, and the list goes on and on and on. More than likely, they'll have Iamaleava as questionable. They're not just going to throw him off the injury report. I'm curious. Let me know in the comment section, what do you believe? I will say this. Although Josh Heupel, I know some Tennessee fans are going to say, well, Matt, you heard it from Josh Heupel. He says he's practicing, says he's on pace to start, but come on, man. That's what all these coaches are going to say. You do that because you're playing chess, not checkers. You don't want to tell Georgia the game plan before you even get into the game. If you can hide something like an injury at quarterback, you do that. Let me tell you why they do that. Because if Heupel were to come out today and he knows Nico's not playing, and he says, oh, yeah, Nico's not going to be able to give it a go. Well, dude, you just gave Kirby Smart that defense a one-up hand, because now, you know what they're going to do? They're not even going to prepare for Nico. They're going to say, okay, he's not playing. Let's prepare for the backup Gastamore, which makes it 10 times easier for that Georgia defense to prepare for the game. Whereas now, you kind of got them on the toes because they're having to prepare for both, and makes it a little bit harder. Also, let me know in the comment section, do you think Nico's going to be able to give it a go? Do you think these are just rumors that people are gassing up? I have no idea what to believe, like I already stated. I will tell you this much, little teaser. If Nico doesn't play, Tennessee doesn't have a chance. Not even a fighter's chance. There's no way they win with Gastamore in there. That guy's booty cheeks. I know some of you can say, well, Matt, Georgia's been pretty bad. Yeah, I know they've been bad, but come on, man. You know it, I know it. Tennessee ain't win with that backup quarterback. Many more things I could say, but I think we'll end off here. Make this a short, simple, and sweet video. Just keep your eyes on the lookout for some Nico updates. Let me know your thoughts down below. But